Major miners and minor miners, welcome back to Briland. In today's episode, we deal with a cranky co-host who objects to almost every move and change we make. Enjoy. Alright, major miners and minor miners, welcome back to Briland. It's been a minute. I know I'm randomly uploading my videos and whatnot. Work's been crazy. I've gone through a few transfers, and that's just going to hold me back. But I wanted to hop on and continue our cemetery project. And the next step for us is going to be to add more dirt. And I'm thinking to kind of create a small river system here and create a little lake, maybe a little sort of pseudo moat that goes around my grave here. And I think it's really just going to start by creating a shell of dirt around my tomb, because I don't want my tomb just exposed. I've decided. So it's time to get in here and to sort of create the surroundings. And we're just going to kind of haphazardly do this. And I don't know exactly how this might pan out here in the end. Oh, I've got a little one with me here. And so if you do hear things along the way, it's just her getting fussy because she's got a pacifier that keeps falling out. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be sad. There we go. There we go. And I don't think she agrees with my headphone cord much either. She doesn't think that's a lot of fun. So she gets a little frustrated by that. So we'll see if we can do this video with her help. And if not, oh, her opinion is very strong. You know what? Let me get her settled, and I'll be right back. Alright, that was a short-lived little clip, but I have returned. The baby is next to me now, and I think content playing. And I'm not 100% sure of what the shape of this that I want to go with is. So I'm just thinking about bringing the dirt out a little bit and kind of making it steep. So let's put it together. We can always take away what we add on. We can always change things. It's kind of one of my mantras anyways, right? Changing. So let's take a look from the side. I want it to look pseudo-natural, like we dug this thing here. We didn't build around it. So keeping that theme going strong. Yes. Put one here. There we are. Well, we know for sure that we're at least going to need one there. And let's put one. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's leave one out there. It's going to be sort of like building the upside down mountains, but different. Oh, what's wrong, Fussy? What's wrong? Gonna get her dragging her around. Gonna get her pacifier. Oh, it's okay. Oh. I don't think she approves of what we're doing with the project here today. There we go. There we go. Yes, that's better, right? There we are. Well, she may not let us continue this project. I might need to cut out here for a second. What? Alright, we'll be back. Little baby. Alright. Let's see how attempt number 3 goes. Looks like I lost my light, so I'm going to come on down and get myself a little bit of a nap. Let's get our sunlight back, shall we? Snooze. Alright, here we are. Alright, I just want to continue our island project here. You might hear some coos along the way. If it turns into cries, we'll cut back out. But we shall finish. We shall prevail. Creating the outline of the second level here. I don't want to make it come out too wide on the second level because we have other levels to sort of create. But I don't want to create extra blocks in here too, because I'm trying to create an environment where I can always do more with my empty spaces. And I think you guys know what I mean by that with me digging out part of my island in previous videos. And yeah, absolutely. There we go. Let's do this. And oh, a little bit. What's wrong? What's wrong? All right. I will be right back. This will be a fun video. All right, back again already. We're going to try this with another co-host on my lap. See if she wants to watch while we play. And create and build, not just play. In a world where there's babies in Minecraft. Let's put that there. like this. And I think we can put one here. That'll look nice. A little bit of a variation on the island there. This thing right there. Gonna have to do it that way if we want to cover everything up. Right there. So I'm just kind of doing a reverse build, like what we would see on the floating islands, making sure that we cover everything up. And trying to randomize the shapes a little bit. I might add to it to give it more of less of a square shape as we go. But we'll have to see. I gotta get back up there. It'd be so much easier going down or up from the bottom, I think. But I want to make sure that we are able to accomplish the shapes that we want here. There we go. We've got to put them there to cover that up. But so far, so good, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, beautiful. Let's back up and take a look. I like to make sure that everything's going the way that we want it to. Ooh. She does not think they're going well. We should name this video after the baby. You know what? We'll be right back. I'm gonna give her some time to simmer down. Definitely the most unique video we've put on so far, but it seems like little one is sleeping, and the world is going to go on, and everything's gonna be a-okay. So, that's fun as always. I love her. Okay, so far I'm liking the way that this is turning out. I'm feeling like we need to just continue on further so we can decide the shape. I think we'll just kind of bring it all the way down to the bottom and then shave away what we do not like. There we are. So I got news the other day that Pacific Rim 2 is in the making. Guillermo del Toro and all of his fun friends will be working on it to bring us more giant monsters and robots. So it didn't do the hottest in the in the American market. It did well. I don't know if it did well enough financially to warrant a sequel. However, it crushed the international market. Absolutely crushed it. So there's been a big push to make a second one, and it made enough profit to where they're going to do that. So I'm excited about that. I liked it. Not everybody liked Pacific Rim 2, but I thought it was a great movie. I love the giant robots and monsters and all that sort of thing, and I think it did it very well. I think some people went in expecting something different, which I don't fully understand considering it's giant robots and monsters. Let's take a look here. Let's back things up. All right, good. I think we can make it go a little bit more vertical down now that we've got it that far up. And also, I think I want to bring this out just a little bit in the front of the grave. There we go. Yeah, that way there's just a little bit more grassy patch all the way around the grave. I like that. Gonna have to put a piece there. Let's put one there. Right there. Trying to keep it as random as possible. Let's do one there. Might need to put that one back, but that's okay. So I think you guys can kind of get the basic gist of what I'm doing between the baby crying and all of these fun things that I'm doing here. You're kind of catching on. So what I want to do is I'm going to continue on with placing the dirt, and I'm going to sort of fade out and fade back in so you can see the finished product before the next steps, or the finished step before the next step. So you guys can see the grass grow there. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Give me just 1 second to figure all this out. All right, here we are. This is what it's looking like after I've got it encapsulated with dirt. We've got to put sort of a fencing around it, and I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I want to get some water in here first, and I've got to create a little bit of a lake. Let me show you guys what I am planning with the lake. Let's go on upstairs so we can get a better view. I still want to stick to my original plans of sort of creating a place that we could have, you know, sort of a grove with some water in it. So I still want to stick to that. So let me show you this. So I'm thinking we'll create a pond here, just as originally planned. A small river flow that comes down and drops right in and surrounds around the cemetery. So I'm thinking the river will kind of follow the far end of the island over there and come down this way off the back. So involved with that, I know we're going to need to sort of smooth all this funky stuff out, kind of close off this opening, bring down this a little bit, and I have not yet decided if I'm going to leave this area open or if I'm going to close it off. I like sort of the open look and feel that I've got going on here, though, and how I can look out and see all of that open. You'll see what I mean if I look at it from this angle. There we are. So you'll see, like, I've got that all open over there. So I'm not really up for closing it off, maybe partially, to make it look a little bit more workable. I don't know what the word is. Realistic, maybe, that it could actually exist. So I'm excited about that part. So I'm going to begin digging out the water area where we're going to put down some lakes, and we'll take it from there. I was thinking about throwing some water in here now, but that's not making much sense because I'm just going to make a huge mess with water. So first we need a working space. Let's go back up and out so we can kind of look at this together. There we are. Now my plan is, instead of having you guys sit with me and watch me form more land, we've done that for quite a few episodes, and with the floating island projects and even this project, I'm just going to give you sort of an idea. Like I said, I'm going to dig out some of this, create a little bit of a pond, and put trees around it. And I'm going to show you guys sort of snippets along the way. And then I'm going to cut out a little bit of a river going this way towards the back of the island, and then it'll drop off into the cemetery, maybe around this point. So I'm going to fade out again and get to work. I'm excited to show you guys some of the progress here. Alright guys, check this out. I've actually dug a huge amount of land out and built around to help create the underground lake that we've got going on. And I just want to show you guys sort of what it's all looking like right now. For my next episode, I've decided, with all the terraforming I'm doing and all the changes I'm going to make to the island, I'm going to make the next episode more of a snippet of the progress. So little highlights of everything that we sort of continue on, just like I'm doing right now with this little floating island lake. So you guys will see I'll fill this all with water. I've got my little islands. I'll put some trees and foliage on. And then as I finish up what I'm going to do with my crater and tons of other geological changes to the island, I'm going to just sort of clip in and out so you guys can see it on the next episode. So I'm excited to be working on this project with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you do return to Briland very, very soon, because eventually this project will be done and we will move on to bigger and better things.